Hey Stuart, welcome back. Lateral head movement's good shape. It's so little, it's not even worth worrying about right now. So here's you at the top of your swing. As you can see, your head aligns with the pole, and you're in real good shape there. Okay, so that's no big deal. Really nice work there. That was the important thing. Now, excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cold. Here's where you're getting into a little bit of trouble with your swing. As you can see, the end of your backswing, you're a little bit short of parallel, which is perfect. Perfect textbook position for whatever mid or short iron that is. But here's what's causing you trouble. Is at the top, you're going a little across the line, and it's making your body movements kind of lean in. It's kind of, chicken or the egg thing. But watch in the right down the line video as we get to the top. See how there's a little bit of a lean forward in your lower body? Okay? So you're going a little across. See, here's the one thing that most people won't tell you is, let's get to the absolute end of the backswing here. Okay, that looks down the line, but because it's well short of parallel, if that were all the way to parallel, you'd actually be, more over there. So at this point in the backswing, the shaft should point slightly left of the target. Okay? And as you can see, you lean in a little bit, and your hips come off the line quite a bit and crowd your arms. Okay? And as you're coming down, you're steep. So this is a steep shaft position right here. At this point in the swing, you'd want that shaft over here. So if you were less across the line, it would be in better position. And then once you get steep, your hips are forced to work out toward the ball, and your right hip very high, excuse me, and your right heel comes off the ground prematurely to accommodate that steep shaft. Now your arms are just a little bit trapped, and you have to do too much work to get back to the ball. So here's what needs to happen. You need to set the club in what you would probably consider a slightly laid off position. And then one of two things has to happen. You have to change the way you transition the club. Because right now you're pulling on the butt of the club a little bit down this way, excuse me, and that's steepening the shaft and leading to all those things and all those lines that I drew. So one of two things has to happen, or both if you can do both of them. At this point in the swing, if I drew a line from your zipper to your tailbone, it would point in that direction. Okay? Right now you're not putting enough pressure on that right heel at the top of the swing, and that's leading to all of this stuff. So you either need to kind of squat into that right heel more in the transition and allow the shaft to shallow out on the way down, or you kind of need to actively send the hips in this direction that I drew here. Alright? I call it the zipper away movement, drill, whatever you want to call it. But however you think about this, you need to squat into that right heel at the top of your swing, or you need to feel that zipper away from the ball toward 1030 move. And then that's going to allow the shaft to shallow because your arms will have more room. But other than that, it's looking really good. And it's just about creating a little more room for your arms and not allowing your hips to work out this way, resulting from the steep shaft. So, combination of shallowing the shaft and retraining your hips to work in the proper direction, that should really open things up for you. Let me know if you have any questions.